In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 11, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Oakland Athletics versus Cleveland Guardians. Oakland will try to snap out of its losing stretch when it faces Cleveland in the third game of a 4-game series on Saturday afternoon. The Athletics opened the series with an 8-4 loss on Thursday, extending their losing skid to 9 games. The A's are 16-36 in their last 52 overall and 0-4 in their last 4 Saturday games. Oakland is 1-6 in their last 7 in Game 3 of a series. Meanwhile, the Guardians are 7-3 in their last 10 versus the American League West and 65-32 in their last 97 versus a team with a winning percentage below .400. The over is 4-1 in Cleveland's last 5 Saturday games. The Athletics have not been a fun team to support this season, but the Guardians have had their slumps as well. If there is ever a time to back the A's, it's when Frankie Montas gets the start. He'll be opposing Zach Plesac on the mound for Cleveland, who hasn't been nearly as consistent as Montas. Oakland's issue has been their run production. It's lacking, but if they can cross the plate just a few times against the Guardians, they could be in for a nice road upset. Montas' record certainly isn't appealing, but it's no fault of his own. In his last 3 starts, he's allowed just 4 earned runs in 20 total innings. More impressively is the fact that the last 2 starts were against 2 of the league's best lineups in the Red Sox and Astros. He held them to 3 earned runs combined and 12 total strikeouts. He's been great in terms of strikeouts, with double-digit Ks in 2 of his last 5 starts. That type of swing and miss rate is exactly what Oakland will need against a Cleveland team that doesn't strike out as much as most. More importantly is Montas' ability to pitch deep into games, allowing for the A's relievers to stay in the bullpen for as long as possible. There's no denying Oakland's struggling lineup, but Plesac can certainly be hit. While Montas dominated the Astros, Plesac was smashed by them. He allowed 7 runs off of 9 hits to Houston just a couple of weeks ago. The A's may not be the Astros, but it should only take a few runs to support Montas, so the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. The Athletics have been the worst hitting team in baseball this season and are amid a really cold stretch. They have scored 4 runs or fewer in 9 straight games. Cleveland tends to go cold at the plate sometimes as well, providing more value on the under. Plesac is likely going to allow several runs, but I expect a shutdown performance from Montas. Both of these pitchers are in great form, each coming off of consecutive quality starts. For Montas, he posted a 2.31 ERA in May and is off to a nice start in June, with a 1.5 ERA over 1 start. Furthermore, the total has gone under 7.5 runs in 6 out of the last 7 Montas starts. With neither of these offenses being overly dominant, I think these pitchers will carve up the opposition and this game stays under. Oakland is 28-25-6 to the under this season, and they're 15-12-2 to the under when playing on the road. All things considered, I'm expecting a pitcher's duel and a low-scoring affair this afternoon. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus New York Yankees. The Chicago Cubs are in the Big Apple on Saturday to play an interleague game in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium against the New York Yankees. Chicago is 23-33 in 8 half games behind the front-running Milwaukee Brewers in the National League Central. The New York Yankees bounced back from a rare loss with a 10-7 victory over the Minnesota Twins on Thursday. New York is 41-16 and sits at the top of the American League East with a 7-game lead over the second-place Tampa Bay Rays. New York is pounding the cover off the ball as the Yankees have 87 home runs, which is 11 more than the second-place Atlanta Braves. New York's hot hitters, including Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Anthony Rizzo, will take advantage of a Cubs pitching staff that is 26th in team ERA and is allowing opposing hitters the average .247, which is 22nd. Jordan Montgomery has had 3 consecutive strong starts on the mound for New York. The Yankees left-hander has allowed 13 hits and 5 runs in 19 1/3 innings with 14 strikeouts and 2 walks. The Yankees won each of those 3 games. New York has won 9 of the last 11 interleague games and 38 of the last 51 overall. The Cubs don't have enough to keep up with the best team in baseball right now, so the New York Yankees to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total has finished over in 13 of Chicago's last 19 and in 15 of the last 22 interleague games that Chicago has played on the road against a team with a winning record. Chicago's team ERA is 26th in baseball and will be facing a Yankees lineup that is first in slugging percentage, third in on-base percentage, and fourth in runs scored. The total has finished over in 3 out of New York's last 4 and in 4 out of the last 5 interleague games that the Yankees have played at home. Offense hasn't been the problem for the Cubs, who have a solid 102 WRC+ with some exciting rookies like Morrow recently joining the lineup. The Yankees bullpen is still very good overall, but losing Green, Loisiga, and Chapman to injuries has an impact on the depth of the unit. Chicago's reliever depth will certainly be tested given Miley's limitations, and the Cubs are only 16th in bullpen ERA as expected from a rebuilding team. Both offenses are good enough to get the over here, with the Yankees doing most of the damage. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers vs. San Francisco Giants. Two heated rivals renew acquaintances as Los Angeles visits San Francisco in the second game of a 3-game set at Oracle Park. San Francisco took the upper hand on Friday night, cruising to a 7-2 victory behind 5 strong innings from Jakob Junis and big offensive nights from Jock Pederson and Darren Ruff. The Giants will look to press the advantage Saturday night when they send a starter to be determined. The Dodgers will turn to future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw as they look to even the score. This is a tricky pitching matchup to break down given the uncertainty of San Francisco's starter and the return of Kershaw from a lengthy absence. Expect both bullpens to be heavily involved, which favors Los Angeles. Look for the Dodgers to jump on a struggling Giant pitching staff that ranks in the bottom 10 in the league in ERA. Los Angeles boasts the best scoring offense in baseball and will come out swinging in this one. Los Angeles have traveled really well in the early going this season, going 20-10 away from Dodger Stadium, including 6-2 in their last 8 games. Julio Urias was originally slated so start here, but Kershaw was moved up a day to give Urias some extra rest. Kershaw is coming off the injury list due to joint inflammation. He threw 59 pitches in a single rehab assignment, so Kershaw will likely finish around that number in Game 2 as well. After that, it'll be up to the Los Angeles bullpen to stretch out and finish. Look for Los Angeles to get even in this series with a nice showing from Kershaw in his return. So the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick, with the current matchup setting up as an assortment of Giants relievers against Kershaw on a possibly limited pitch count. These two top 3 scoring offenses are primed to excel on Saturday night. There is elite offensive talent on the Dodger side, including Betts, Turner, and Freeman, while on the Giant side Ruff and Flores excel against lefties. Expect plenty of scoring as the underbelly of each team's bullpen gets exposed in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.